Folks across the country are pausing today to reflect on the things they are thankful for, such as the men and women who serve in the military. But there's a group of soldiers killed during World War II who have yet to be thanked or acknowledged by the U.S. government. Their story kept out of history until recently. WYMT Washington correspondent Kelly Meyer shares the story of the Wereth 11.
Dear Dad, received your letter a few days ago. As usual, always glad to hear from you.
This is Aubrey Stewart's last letter home.
If you would read that, you wouldn't think he was fighting in a war.
Stewart served during the Battle of the Bulge in the 333rd Field Artillery Battalion. It was an all-African-American unit.
Back then, unfortunately, segregated units, segregation. But one thing for sure, he still believed in his country.
In 1944, Stewart and 10 others from his battalion became separated from the other troops and taken in by a family in Wereth, Belgium. Ratted out by neighbors, Nazi soldiers found and brutally murdered them. They became known as the Wereth 11, but it's been left out of World War II history.
First, he was missing in action. Then when they discovered the bodies, we were told killed in action. And that's what we thought. He just died in battle. You know, but when the truth finally came out.
It wasn't until recently researchers discovered the truth behind how these men really died. Kip Price spends his time sharing it.
This house was built in the 1890s by Mr. Aubrey's father.
He grew up just steps away from Stewart's home in Piedmont, West Virginia, although he never knew him.
See my mom doing the windows.
He's made it his mission to draw awareness to these 11 heroic men, even visiting the memorial in Wereth, Belgium, and meeting the very family that took the soldiers in.
She still cries today if you would ask her questions about this.
While Aubrey Stewart's home is a physical reminder of the Wereth 11 here in America, some are trying to find a way to make sure the story isn't lost in time.
In 1949, Congress documented 12 incidents of Nazi troops killing American soldiers during the Battle of the Bulge. The Wereth 11 were overlooked. West Virginia lawmakers Senator Joe Manchin and Congressman David McKinley are working to change that.
Something that they never did receive years ago, and it's never too late to make amends and correct history.
Even with a new push to acknowledge the sacrifices of these soldiers, Price is just as motivated as before to get the word out.
You know, of course, those pictures say a lot.
He continues to visit schools, churches, doing what he can to ensure the story.
Hope to see her very soon. It says, bye, love, Aubrey.
Is never forgotten.
The more people we have involved, that's unity.
Reporting in Piedmont, West Virginia, I'm Kelly Meyer.